I found out my sister has been beating my dog. My parents knew and did nothing. Me, 19M, and my sister, 21F, were never really on good terms. She's a despicable narcissistic bully. She is incredibly irrationally hateful. I left home after my first university year because I got a 6 months apprenticeship at a very good place. I finished it last week and returned home. My dog has become so miserable. He's unusually depressed and also scared. I took it easy and didn't suspect anything at first. But he was just so different. Last time I saw him was 4 months ago. He was doing okay. My parents took him out to socialize frequently, and he was overall taken care of, at least I thought so. Yesterday I saw in the early morning my sister throwing a tennis ball at him so violently, for literally no reason. I was instantly angry, but suddenly I had a weird thought. Apparently she's been physically abusing him the past months. I asked my parents how the fuck they let it happen. They were so infuriatingly apathetic. I don't know what exactly she did, but she beat him badly. I'm just fucking furious. What kind of lunacy would make anyone do shit like this? I don't know if a vet, psychologist can get my dog back. What do I do with them? The most important things are getting your dog away from your sister, and getting your dog seen by a vet. In terms of whether the emotional damage to your dog is permanent, I think it's too early to tell. But if your dog is having a lot of trouble with fear and anxiety, you could look into trainers. Trainers can help with more than just obedience. They can often also provide tips on helping your dog work through its fear. There are also tons of good YouTube videos, books, and other media out there if you want to really get into more resources. Of course he's not staying at that home for a minute. I am still looking through an option, via a pet psychologist, but unfortunately it's not looking good. He was literally just months ago a very extroverted and fun guy. Now he barely wants to stand up at all. Just laying still and looking sad. It's heartbreaking. He needs to be taken to the vet now because he could have injuries making it hard for him to stand up. You should have taken him in first thing this morning after you saw your sister throw the ball at him. ETA. Call the police and see if you can file charges against her for animal abuse. Evil cunt deserves to go to jail. Your sister needs her ass kicked. Find a place where you can have your dog. Barring that, violently throw a tennis ball at her when she is vulnerable and tell her that you are going to do to her what she does to your dog. Put the fear of you into her. Get your dog to a safe place. Then record your parents admitting to what they saw and record your sister admitting to it. File a police report. She will do this to other dogs and probably kids too. File a police report. Tell all of your friends she beats dogs. Tell all her friends she beats dogs. Tell her boss. Tell her school. Tell everyone. Blow up her life. Removed by Reddit. Go nuclear. If someone is capable of hurting an animal like this just because they can't complain, then they deserve to be burnt at the stake. Expose them to everyone for who they are: their jobs, friends, relatives, coworkers, and anyone with any relation to them. I'd work towards getting them out of your life and keeping the dog away from them. Removed by Reddit. I'd go no contact with all of them. They sound sadistic.